It's amazing to me to watch someone never talk about me, never say anything about me publicly like this. But when he's sitting in front of good old Dana, Uncle Dana, now he goes off. Wow, I wonder why. By the way, if you're wondering if I've ever had any interactions with Patty since then, because I'm such a slime ball, because I'm such a scumbag, right? If you're wondering, there's only been one, and it's with him. It's not with Graham. Never spoke to Graham since. Only had one with Patty. It was in July after his last win, July 24th to be exact. Sent it to him at 4:05 p.m. Here it is, and I will read it to you. Hey, Patty, it's Ariel Helwani. First, I just wanted to send my condolences on the passing of your friend. My heart goes out to you, his friends, and his family. Remember, he talked about his friend committing suicide. Of course, second, congratulations on last night and all your recent success. You have earned it and deserve it. It's beautiful to see. I'm really happy for you and never doubted this would come your way. I hate what happened between us last year. I wish it never did. It really bums me out. Life is too short and I'm sorry it all happened. Not because I want anything from you, just I've always had love and admiration for you and what you represent. I wish we could go back to how it was, but alas. Respect to you and wish you nothing but the best. Much love, mate, Ariel. That's what I sent to him. That's what the slimy douchebag piece of shit rodent maggot said to him. And I got a message back some 13 minutes later. Thank you for the message and hope you and the family are well, fella, with a heart and with a fist bump. And then I wrote back, thank you, yours as well. That's what the maggot, that's what the rodent, that's what the slimy, that's what the motherfucker sent to him. Ask Dana White how much he checks in on his fighters, how many times he sends them messages like that. Why didn't they bring up that message? If Patty never wants to come back on this show again, God bless, I hope he gets paid at $10 million from Barstool and everyone else. I hope he has a freaking massive mansion. I hope he has all the success in the world. I hope he wins 40 fights in a row. I hope he's the biggest star in the history of the UFC. Does it bum me out that this has happened, especially to a guy that I've known for a long time, that I've had in studio, that I feel like I've had his back through the good and the bad? Yeah, he and many fighters can be put in that category. But shit happens. People get in the way. Things are misconstrued. We're two men. Maybe we should have got on the phone and talked it out back in November of 2021. Mea culpa. And that's fine. And you want to feel a certain way about me and my job and as a host and all that stuff, that is fine as well. But let this be a lesson to these two guys and to anyone else who talks about me. If you want to talk about me, tell the fucking truth. Because if you're going to lie like they did and like Brendan Schaub did and like others have in the past, I will come at you and I will respond. Because as I said last year, if you come at the king, you best not fucking miss. And so I will have more receipts. And there's more that I can say about Dana White. And I could tell you how everything that he said about me, he is that times 10. We'll save that for another day, for another story time. I wish you the best, Patty. Right now, if you reached out to me and said, the moment got to you, I would bury the hatchet. I believe that. Tomorrow, we may all die. This all might be over. I was at a funeral 6 days ago. Someone who passed away suddenly like that. Had many years left. This shit is not important. You guys are not important. When I say that, I mean them two guys, not the fans, not the audience. Life is important. Health is important. Family is important. Happiness is important. I ain't going to let these two guys ruin my day. But I'm also not going to let them lie about me. And so I hope you know by now that every single thing that they said in that 3-4 minute clip was a bold-faced motherfucking lie. A lie. Timeline, interactions, all of it was a lie. And if you could get paid for interviews, God bless. We ain't going to do it here. And we ain't going to do it on any show that I'm a part of. And if you don't know why, go talk to a journalism professor. Go talk to someone who teaches on the ethics of journalism and what journalism is and what it all is about. And if you don't believe that I'm that guy, fine. Call me a fucking content creator. I'll wear that badge very proudly. There are worse things that you can be called. Don't lie. Enjoy your career. Be happy. Do your thing. You're a role model to a lot of people. You put out this thing today about anti-bullying. Some foundation, some charity. feels to me like there was a little bullying going on in that clip, but I think that's tremendous. And I do actually believe that Patty has a good heart. You see that clip of him. I believe this. Again, I still won't say anything negative about him as a human being, as a person. I won't call him these names. I believe he actually has a good heart. And I believe he stands for a lot of great things. I also believe he's a little hot-headed and he lets his emotions get the best of him. And there's a lot going on in his life and there's a lot of people in his ear. And he's talking to people who didn't know who he was a year and a half ago. And, you know, he's getting all fired up. Won't be the first, won't be the last. But the reason why I spent an hour and change today on the program to talk about this in the longest first question of all time, and I'm sorry for belaboring the point, was because I don't like liars. I don't like people who make shit up. And they did. Every single minute of that clip, every second of that clip was a lie.